Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose. It's fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure. We always overestimate the change that will occur in the next 2 years and underestimate the change that will occur in the next 10. Don't let yourself be lulled into inaction. Your most unhappy customers are your greatest source of learning. As we look ahead into the next century, leaders will be those who empower others. In the long run, your human capital is your main base of competition. Your leading indicator of where you're going to be 20 years from now is how well you're doing in your education system. I believe that if you show people the problems and you show them the solutions, they will be moved to act. Technology is just a tool. In terms of getting the kids working together and motivating them, the teacher is the most important. I really had a lot of dreams when I was a kid, and I think a great deal of that grew out of the fact that I had a chance to read a lot. I think it makes sense to believe in God, but exactly what decision in your life you make differently because of it, I don't know. I believe the returns on investment in the poor are just as exciting as successes achieved in the business arena, and they are even more meaningful. I'm a great believer that any tool that enhances communication has profound effects in terms of how people can learn from each other, and how they can achieve the kind of freedoms that they're interested in. We make the future sustainable when we invest in the poor, not when we insist on their suffering. Exposure from a young age to the realities of the world is a super big thing. For a highly motivated learner, it's not like knowledge is secret and somehow the internet made it not secret. It just made knowledge easy to find. If you're a motivated enough learner, books are pretty good. I think that society has to be careful not to shift all of its resources to the elderly versus the young. The belief that the world is getting worse, that we can't solve extreme poverty and disease, isn't just mistaken. It is harmful. The general idea of the rich helping the poor, I think, is important. Teaching's hard. You need different skills, positive reinforcement, keeping students from getting bored, commanding their attention in a certain way. Technology is unlocking the innate compassion we have for our fellow human beings.